Hello and welcome to France 24's weekly music show. I'm Marjorie Hache and my guests today are part of an indie four-piece who formed in London in 2014 and since then have produced 2 albums, supported the likes of the Pixies and been nominated for Britain's prestigious Mercury Prize. Juliet and Soph, thank you so much for coming on the show. You're part of the Big Moon and you've just embarked on your European tour, this despite Brexit and coronavirus. How are you feeling?
We're staying strong. Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Try not to think about those things.
Yeah.
Have you felt the ripple effect of, say, Brexit, which is all, political and economic, and coronavirus, or is it ignorable at the minute?
Well, it's sort of not ignorable, but it hasn't touched us too much yet. I mean, when Brexit comes into place, it's going to be a lot harder to tour here. But luckily, right now, we can still do it.
Yeah. We're just postponing the worrying.
Yeah, to try and enjoy these shows.
Yeah.
Good. It's going to be good. So for people who are hearing about you for the first time today, you're called the Big Moon. Can you tell us a bit about why you're called that? And I'm bringing this up because also today is a full moon, which is apparently a worm moon, where the moon is apparently bigger and wider and closer to the horizon.
Yeah, special day. That's why we woke up feeling all...
Yeah, all special. We're called the Big Moon because... because in English, when you moon someone, it means to get your bum out. But it's also the great celestial body in the sky, so we just thought it was a good wordplay.
We went through a million names. It's like everything you see, you think could be a band name because you get so stuck in a loop in your head.
Yeah.
But the Big Moon just stuck.
It's good one, I think. Well, how about we check out one of your tracks? It's called Take a Piece, and it's from your album, which came out in January. I noticed that a lot of your videos, you have dance routines, and this has always been the case on both albums. How do you come up with this idea? Because this one's, it's not perfect. It's not like, this is Destiny's Child on full. This is
It's meant to be a bit funny.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
It's good.
Yeah.
And so where did you draw inspiration for it?
You and Celia had the same idea, basically, at the same time, didn't you?
Yeah, for this one, we were in a rehearsal practicing playing this song, and we were just like, we should, let's, and then we could, the outfits and the dancing. We were like, oh my God, yes. And it was just instantly, we knew we were going to make a 90s boy band video.
And you came up with the dance routines yourself?
We had a choreographer, came up with it. Sarah Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fashion translates
awesome
as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we basically lived our dreams for a day.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up in the 90s listening to all of those bands and idolising them, so to spend a day wearing those clothes.
Yeah.
Trying to be them.
Yeah.
What bands in particular were the ones you idolised?
Like Backstreet Boys. I really liked Boyzone, Take That.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. You're currently also this year's ambassador to Record Store Day, following the footsteps of the likes of, just Elton John, Rag and Bone Man, or Kate Tempest. Why is this event so important to artists? And is it because we need sometimes to remind people that it's not just record labels trying to, beat streaming devices who are stealing all their record sales? Why is it important as independent artists to have?
Well, it's sort of the foundation of the music industry, and it's really important to us and sort of the trajectory of our career. But also I just love records. And I love buying records and going record shopping, and it feels really cool to be sort of representing it in some way, supporting it best we can.
And it's the 10th year of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Where it's at the third weekend of April, where people can go to support those record store fairs and support things.
Yeah.
You recorded specifically for this event some tracks, and it was recorded in live conditions and straight to vinyl.
Yeah.
How different was that as an experience for you guys?
It was really strange.
It was really strange.
It was quite funny because we had an audience and the whole audience were wearing headphones, like silent disco headphones that
it felt
light
like
up.
silent disco.
Yeah.
And they all just kind of stood there and we played our songs. and then it was on
Stuck
plastic.
in some, vinyl.
Yeah, it was really cool though, and it was interesting to see like how vinyl gets made with like the little machine and the needle,
The grooves.
the grooves.
Yeah.
Felt like you're going back in time, maybe like in like the 50s and 60s when people had to do one take and different.
And we've never done anything like that because we're in the studio. We're sort of quite perfectionists, I think.
Yeah.
So it was cool to just do it, like just capture that one moment.
Yeah, and those were new tracks as well, or
They were 2 of them from our new album, and then we did a cover of "Praise You" by Fatboy Slim. Flatboy Slim.
very good, very good. Well, so anyone can get this Record Store Day, third weekend of April, and probably later on when people will be sharing the love on the records. Now, it was the 8th of March recently, and it's International Women's Day, and I hate to be bringing this up. I'm looking forward to the day when I don't have to bring up this question. But as a female 4-piece, have you noticed a difference in the last few years, any evolution or progression in the way you've been treated as women in the music industry, or do you feel there's...
I mean, I think it's getting better, but it's still a big struggle. But I mean, in all facets of society, like sexism is sort of ingrained, not just in the music industry.
Yeah.
And it's been something we've been thinking about and been asked about since we started the band.
Yeah. I mean, people have been asking us about it for like more than 5 years now, and every time someone brings it up, it's like, it's a hot topic at the moment.
Yeah.
You're women.
We've noticed that you're
How
women.
is that? And we're like, it's kind of still the same.
Yeah.
So it's all a bit annoying, and it would be nice to talk about music instead of our gender.
Yeah.
No,
But it's just getting better, I think.
it's hard because still music festivals failing to match lineups, but I think I do notice more women in rock bands, and I'm hoping not to have to ask that question very soon as well.
Yeah.
Well, how about we check out some new releases that are out this week in the world of music.
Cool.
We're going to take some time out with, first off, a French electro duo. They're called Telepopmusik, and they were all over the airwaves in the early 2000s with their track Breathe, a very loungy, sun-drenched summer hit. Anyways, they're back this week with their first proper album since 2005. Let's check out the first single. It's called It Hurts and features Joanna Vaden on vocals. Some spring tones there with the new Telepopmusik, which is out this week. Fun fact, their name was inspired by a TV hi-fi store near Jaurès in the northeast of Paris, which is the Point Éphémère where you guys are going to be playing.
Oh, cool.
Interesting. Over now to a band I've had my ear on for a wee while. They stem from Brighton, are called Porridge Radio, and have been doing the rounds on the DIY rock scene with compelling tracks that combine desperation and hope. Perhaps you guys at the Big Moon are friendly or familiar with them.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah. They're a really great live band as well.
You've seen them because they've been doing the rounds. Have you toured with them before? Or?
Played with them in like different bands in the past. Yeah. So Desperation's a good description of them. It's very emotive.
Yeah, it's worth seeing, I think.
Yeah, totally.
How about we check them out? He's there, one of the songs from their album that's coming out this week.
And my mum gave me this pen. She said it lights up when you press it, and it used to so depressed. And I like it that you know. And you're such an nervous wreck. You can see it in the way you treat your body.
Porridge Radio, whose album Every Bad is out this week. Now, Juliet, and so thank you so much for coming on the show this week. We look forward to seeing more of you, maybe festival seasons, if it's not cancelled by coronavirus. The music show on France 24 is wrapping up, but the news is coming up in just a few minutes. And in the meantime, remember, you can go to our website, france24.com, for culture and arts news, as well as our social media, Instagram, Twitter. You've got the rounds Facebook Facebook as well. In the meantime, who better than Jarvis Cocker to close the show? The Pulp frontman now tours with a new band called Jarv Is. An album is set for May, but here's a glimpse of what to expect with the first single, House Music All Night Long. Let's check it out.
This is one nation under a roof. Ain't that the truth? Goddamn this claustrophobia. 'Cause I should be disrobing you. Yeah, in a woodland glade with the wind in your face. Everybody in the place. Listening to house music all night long. And all day too. I was waiting for you.